Hello everybody and welcome again to another stream. It's good to be back again. Sorry about the previous stream cancellation. Wasn't feeling 100%, so I decided to just take the day off. Those other two streams that I had canceled that were supposed to be for this week, I will probably just do next week or the week after, because this upcoming week, I'm actually going to be having some finals. So I might be a little bit more focused on that. I'll see if I can do maybe like one or two streams, and then I'm gonna reserve the other streams until the week after, like right after my finals are over. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing some Monster Camp. So Monster Camp is actually the sequel game to Monster Prom, which I actually played like a while ago. I played a little bit of Monster Camp, just like randomly as like a side game to play, but I was like, hey, you know what? Sure. In other news, I recently finished Masters of the Universe Part 2, Arcane, and then I also came across this one ad that I was like, what is this? It felt like a fever dream. That was selling like these little plush peanut-shaped things called like peepees. P-E-E-P-Y. That's how you spelled it. Very strange. And I was like, what is this? Most of the comments seem to agree on that video. And then it's like, I took like a deep dive into the item descriptions for like an hour, and I was like, what is this? But it was entertaining. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I'm not sponsored by any of the stuff I talk about. I just thought it was interesting. Hello, Jocks. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's jump straight on into our game. Oh, wrong one. There we go. That's the right one. Oh, come on. Where is it? I thought I set this up properly. Come on. Come on. Alright. I thought I finished setting everything up before I started. But here we go. There we go. So I have it on streamer mode, and I also made sure to, oh, come on! It's being dumb. Okay, this is being dumb. Come on. Alright. Alright. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. When in doubt, display capture. This is fine. Why not technical difficulties? Why not? And Monster Camp? Ooh, yes, Monster Camp. There we go. Pseudo fix. We band-aid it. There. It just works. Alright, one player. I'm thinking I'm gonna do short games each time. Sounds baller. I did a few censors on it. Like to censor out like drugs and a few other things. Just to be on the safe side, like, you know, make it safe for streaming. But yeah, fun time. Let's see how successful and or piss poor we're gonna be for this. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days where the nights integrate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. I'm gonna be a fridge. I'm gonna be a fridge. No, I'm fridge. We're playing as a fridge, so we're gonna try and date people as a fridge. Out of all the options, this is probably not what you were thinking we were gonna play as. Yet here we are. We're playing as a fridge. Alright. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've played Monster Camp a few times, so they have you build up summer points, and one of the rewards you can unlock for like 1,000 summer points is being able to play as a fridge. And I was like, yeah, that's the reward I'm gonna choose. Alright, let's see. Totally fine ukulele. You're coming with me. We gotta pick things. North-facing moss. Yeah, sure. North-facing moss. The smallest violin. Yeah! World's smallest violin. Da, 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 da. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, In love, we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silently powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking to the meteor shower date is probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, 23. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Wait, is there new people? Yes. New people compared to Monster Prom? Yes. Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20. A buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien Lave, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Benadonna, 23. A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer, and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. She was on the Twitter page I follow. Hey, nice. She was actually one of the characters in Monster Prom 1, but now she's actually one of the routes you can actually go for in Monster Camp, which is Monster Prom 2. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Time to break the ice. And then, if there's any preferences for things you want to see me choose for the routes, wasn't that Damien doing a Monster Prom one? Yes, he was. He was actually one of the routes you could go for. But yeah, if there's ever a choice you want me to also try, we're gonna make this interactive. If you want to see a choice happen, just tell me, and I'm gonna incorporate it into our playthroughs. You can only listen to one genre of music forever. What would it be? Well, if it had to be forever, it's kind of hard to choose. I like that it just shows Fridge in the corner. Maybe 8-bit, just because of how versatile it's been from what I've seen. That's what I'm choosing. Yeah, alright, so that's our... This is the direction we're going. This is the peak that it's pointing us to. At least at first. We can always end up being with someone else, even if, it's not in the direction that the game's pointing us to. Nice! I love 8-bit music too. It reminds me of a simpler time. Me and my brother used to play old pixelated games all the time. I have their soundtracks practically memorized. Yeah, and I know I do too, because Aravi, there we go. That's how you say it. Aravi plays 8-bit soundtracks all the time. No variance with this girl. What can I say? I'm a woman of routine, so Fridge. Wanna binge the Castlevania OST with me on the way to camp? I'm gonna always be taken aback by them calling me Fridge. It's gonna be great. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah, we're a Fridge. Alright. Where are we headed? Where are we thinking? Gotta head to the woods, the lake, the camp dome, the manor, or the scout HQ. Yep, there, you're all good. I will choose a spot then. I'm gonna choose the woods. While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap, and even Goblin Hunter, as Is it a goblin who hunts or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know. Appears. They were the one who put the trap in there. This is it. You're done. You get ready to embrace death. But the goblin hunter only set the trap to get someone to help them to do their math homework. They'll only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain +2 smarts. You're wandering around the camp, hoping you'll bump into Avravi, but not in a creepy stalker way.
Oh yeah.
Wee, watch it fly. Yep, watching it, it sure goes into the air. Just like oil kites.
Hey.
Hey Fridge, come over here and tell Aravi how cool flying this kite is. You don't know if you want to do that, because clearly she doesn't think so, and you're not in the business of contradicting hot people. But just to get more hot, holistic sense of what's going on, you ask Aravi what's going on, holistically. To make our symbiotic relationship as adventurer and curse attracted to that adventurer more tolerable, we've created a schedule where we alternate doing things we like.
The adventure must begin!
So on some days, I get to do awesome stuff like raiding dungeons and fighting trolls and delivering absurd objects to absurd people.
Snacks though?
Then on some days, we get to chill at home, watching TV and eating pizza and chips and candy. And Hex likes to pick up different hobbies they see on TV and then forget about them in a day or two. Hey, I do not. Then why do I have half-finished scarves, pot holders, friendship bracelets, and taxidermy rabbit in my skeleton?
Can we just fucking watch TV?
I'm gonna finish all of those. I just haven't had time yet because of all the eating junk food and watching TV. Hex saw kite flying on some dumb TV show and insisted that we try it for their activity day.
Unbelievable!
So here I am, forced to undo the world's most boring hobby, throwing paper and string into the sky, or else forfeit my next dungeon crawl. Aravi can't pull the plug on Hex kite flying without some serious consequences, but you can't let Aravi be bored. That's not how love works. You have the answer. Aravi loves upgrading all her gear with magic and whatnot. Upgrade the kite by tying some blades to it and see what happens. Enter and conquer the scene of hardcore hyper-competitive kite flying. I feel like I like this first option.
Yeah!
Yeah! Now we're talking. I don't think tying blades to a kite and throwing it in the air is the best idea. Why? Gravity?
Take that, noob!
That just makes it fun and makes it a fun and exciting challenge. If gravity tries to stop me, then gravity just became my newest enemy. Yeah, okay, whatever tricks you into being hype about kite flying. Get at my level, Aravi.
Level up, loser!
Oh, not only am I going to get on your level, I'm going to fly above your level, and I'm going to do it with knives attached to me.
Here for it!
Alright, I'm here for it. The two of you take some beautiful craft ribbons, tie some beautiful blades to the beautiful kite, and throw it into the beautiful sky. It immediately falls back down to the earth, blades pointing in all directions, dangerously. One of them even nicks Aravi's arm.
We are totally winning our lane!
Sick! Who knew kite flying could be cool and dangerous? Aravi immediately throws the kite back into the air and enjoys the novelty of dodging the blades as it comes crashing back down. This is insane, and I'm going to film it and put it online immediately.
Sick.
As a curse, I really appreciate how easily Aravi makes my job. She puts herself in crazy amounts of danger and pain without me having to lift a finger. Thank you, Hex. It's true. I do that. The video Hex posts goes instantly viral, and soon all the cool kids are doing the Blade Kite Challenge. Oh no. There are tons of rad injuries. Aravi's happy that she's inspiring young adventurers, and Hex is just happy that they get to fly more kites. Needless to say, this gains you +2 fun and +1 boldness, as well as plus many opportunities to sing "Let's Go Fly a Kite." Alright, let's choose the next spot. That day at the lake, you start a Super Soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. The enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weakness. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked, TM. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain +2 fun from the peace treaty. Yay! Out of the corner of your eye, you notice an advertisement posted by the lake. Free canoe rentals for handsome people. What the hell? You're a pretty handsome person, right? Plus some of your hot friends will probably be there. Maybe you'll even get to see...
Level up, loser.
Out of my way, Tomato Face. This handsome boat quest was clearly meant for me. Hey, welcome back, jocks. Oh yeah? Well, which one of us was born with the word handsome tattooed on his chest, huh? Do you really have the word handsome tattooed on your chest? Not anymore. I scraped it off in a motorcycle accident, and only handsome people ride motorcycles, so there. Whatever, there's plenty of room in the boat. Let's both get in. Yo, Ravi, are you sure that's a good idea? Didn't you used to spend a lot of time, you know, trying to slay this guy?
The adventure must begin.
That's what makes this an adventure. The more dangerous it is in the boat, the higher the XP bonus for completing the quest. Okay, sure. What about you, Hot Pants? You really want to put yourself in a boat with this keyed up murder princess? Well, hatred is the only emotion that really makes me feel alive, so yes, absolutely.
That's not how Hex rolls.
Rad, I'm going to take a nap inside Aravi's skull. Y'all wake me up when something goes horribly wrong. Nothing's gonna go horribly wrong, okay? What makes you think something's gonna go horribly wrong? But soon, in the middle of the lake, I ate the oars.
Huh?
What? Dude, why? Because Aravi wouldn't let me row the boat. Row the boat? You wanted to see if you could decapitate me with the oars. Well, as long as we're pointing fingers, don't think I didn't see you trying to concentrate the water around the boat so I'd have an allergic reaction. I think we're missing the main issue here, which is that we're stranded in the middle of the lake and I do not want to miss Sloppy Joe night in the cafeteria. Figure your shit out. No. Make us. Well, looks like there's no getting back to shore unless you can help these two get along, but how? So either break open the box labeled, "In case of boat drama, take this ecstasy," yell "team building," then stab them both. That is, only one of these is going to be the right option for Aravi, and one of them is going to be the right option for this dude. Wait. I guess we're stabbing them. Okay. Not so bold. Aww. In a sudden stroke of genius, you stabbed Damien and Aravi simultaneously. Knew there was a reason you brought your friendship knives to camp. Friendship knives? What the fuck? That's not how you stab someone at all. Are you kidding? That wasn't a stab, it was a love tap. A real stabbing is all in the wrist, like this. Aravi whips out a big knife and stabs you in the chest. Seriously? You're using the overhand psycho for a boat stabbing? What is this? Open knife night at the stab factory? Let me show you how it's done. Damien yanks the knife out of your chest and buries it in your back. Oh wow, Carolina backstab, real creative. And with that ass backward fingering, you might as well not be stabbing Fridge at all. That actually sounds pretty good to you. Fine, you want creative? I'll give you creative. 1 Liberian body wax coming right up. Damien pulls out 2 more very sharp knives and starts trying to shave up your skin. Aravi counters by carving her name into your butt. Normally you might be down for Aravi to carve her name into your butt, but this is extremely painful, and also, no, you probably wouldn't be down. The argument continues for hours, during which time you get to explore what it's like to have your most stabbed self, to be your most stabbed self. By the time one of the counselors spots your boat and tows you to the infirmary, you feel like a charcuterie plate. For your piss-poor attempt at conflict resolution, you lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. Yeah. Yeah, that just happened. After a long day of relentless horniness, you head to the campfire to relax. You find Milo, Aravi, and Hex all gathered around a tray of delicious-looking cheeses.
Hello, darling.
Ah, perfect. Come join our tasting fridge. We need a 4th. Anyway, as I was saying, I recommend that you begin with the 10,000 day aged Gouda. I know you don't often see a Gouda as a starring cheese, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Next we have the aged wash rind cow cheese. This one has flirtiness that really puts the wind in my sails, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. You mean the cheese tastes good. God, I'm smart. Obviously, you should finish with the raw milk goat blue. Fair warning, it's funky. I recommend pairing with an apple brandy to finish. Aravi slams a chunk of Gouda into her mouth and she's chewing. Some numbers appear over her head. Recovered. +2 health, +6 agility boost. My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going on in Southern Cheesery right now. You'll notice that there's a certain lighter, airy quality to the finish. Wait a minute, with this fucking adjectives, Milo, I'm confused. Who's winning? I can't believe I have to explain this to you, Aravi, but cheese tasting is not a competition. Nobody's winning. It's just like any other magical moment in life. You don't look at the moon and get points. You do it because it fills your soul up with the fragility of the universe.
This isn't possible.
Nuh-uh, I look at the moon to increase my wisdom stat. Literally everything is a competition. Everything. You're wrong, you little gremlin. What about flower smelling? A competition for those who inhale the most pollen. Wine tasting? A competition for those who could be the most pretentious asshole.
You reap what you sow.
Aravi, I'm concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of the ability to enjoy inferior nature of existence.
Muted and reported.
Nice try, you Willy Reaper. But I'm not letting my guard down. What is this? Clever tactic common to the professional cheese sports scene? Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese. You do too, but not as badly as you want to impress one of your two embattled friends. Quick, choose a side. Aravi, cheese tasting isn't a competitive game, it's a cooperative one. It's all of us versus the cheese, and we win by having a great time together. Aravi, Milo's trying to fool you. The winner is whoever eats the most cheese in 10 seconds. Hurry up. She literally said muted and reported help. Yep. So she's saying that it's all competition, and Milo's saying, like, no, it's an experience. So this would be Milo, this would be Aravi. There we go. You warn Aravi that Milo is obviously trying to trick her. The rules here are just like any other eating competition. Eat the most, the fastest. That's completely wrong, Fridge. I am not trying to.
Girl.
I've got my stopwatch right here. Go, Aravi. Clock is ticking. It's too late. Aravi is already force-feeding herself as much cheese as possible. There's a relatively small person. She's a fucking eating machine. Done. Level cleared. Hex, what's my time? That was 7 seconds and 3 milliseconds. A new record. Holy shit, fuck yeah. This Gorgonzola really threw me for a loop, but my stomach. Blech. Eating a ton of dairy super fast might not have been the best idea. Aravi immediately vomits on Milo's fancy platter. Ugh, Nast. Now I've got to sanitize this thing. Hope you're happy now, you fool.
We are totally winning our lane.
Hell yeah, I'm happy now. I'm a winner, and I will subject my body to anything to win.
Chillax.
Besides, she's just gotta eat some bread or cheese or something to get her health back up. I've seen her do it a million times. Yeah, I should probably revive. Milo, got any more cheese? You want to eat more cheese after Suddenly I want to say You want to eat more cheese after what you just did? My god. Well, no. I don't have any more. You literally just ate it all. Fine. Guess I'll have to eat this aged prosciutto. I was saving it for a boss fight, but I'll probably get more in the ice caves anyway. Aravi pulls some delectable-looking prosciutto out of her bag. She starts slowly savoring it, carefully tasting one piece at a time. Wait, Aravi is the Despacina... Oh. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that is like a super expensive ham. I didn't know you had such fine taste. And look, you're even bothering to chew it this time. Well, yeah, if you don't savor it, you don't get the full health recovery, duh. I guess you can have some. The four of you share Aravi's charcuterie, and it's really the perfect follow-up for Milo's cheese platter. Aravi's hand feeds you the last little bit of prosciutto, and your heart races as her fingers graze your slightly chapped lips. Hell yeah! Ho ho, ho ho. I'm gonna use my skills. Against your better judgment, you decide to visit Juan that weekend. Just in time. I just prepared a bunch of drinks. I have no idea what they do. They can make you immortal or turn your blood into mayonnaise. You know, wizard in training. Drink at your own risk. So basically, this is potions that are actually like boozy cocktails, and y'all have different effects in the game. And if you made up your mind, get ready. I don't know what I landed on. Stop right meow. Stat smoothie. I've managed to distill the stats that make us who we are. The result is this stat smoothie. It's a huge, delicious boost. Ooh, that's a really good one. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. That's a really good one. Some of them are bad. Other ones are really good, like that one. It definitely did look like an ice cream sundae, which is fun thing. I think I will go to Camp Dome. That day at the Camp Dome, you play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, you know, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Fridge, your hair looks great. It does! You gain +2 charm from the nice compliment. After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible.
Such big stats.
This is so awesome, you guys. I can breathe underwater and do a whirlpool attack. God, I'm so glad I spent 200 million rupees on these greaves. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, glug, glug.
Nice.
Sorry, my mouth was full of lake water. I was trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit. Lake time with Fridge, fucking classic vibes. She's such a nerd, I love her. Suddenly, y'all hear a weird voice calling out to you from across the lake. Hail, adventurers, heed my message. And she said she's from Hawaii, you know, how to say cute in Japanese kawaii. You look over and see a messenger emerging from the trees. He's holding a leather scroll and he looks super stressed out. Huh? That messenger looks familiar. I swear, I recognize him. Maybe someone I cursed in the past? Adventurer Aravi, Adventurer Hex, Adventurer Fridge! I have searched for many moons to deliver! Yeah, you've got an important message for us, life or death, blah blah blah. We know the deal. Give me the scroll, noob. The messenger gives Aravi the scroll, but right afterwards he collapses onto the ground. He appears to be dead. Psh, should have had a stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, looks like the scroll says... Nutty gamer, but I love it. Hoi, Gorley, nice to watch you. Honestly, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well also. Let's see. Venture to the Northwood, bring this scroll. The ring of sustenance awaits you.
Adventure awaits. Bye.
You guys, the scroll has a main quest energy. It's kind of weird, but I bet this is an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. Oh, I can smell the loot already. Holy shit, hold everything. I just realized why I recognize this messenger. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for that new bagel place that's opening up around here. Then, if he's an actor, that can only mean the Ring of Sustenance is a new bagel store. Aravi, that scroll is a dope-ass guerrilla marketing advertisement. Yes! No, it's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything is about bagel sex. And the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. Shh! Not everything is about motherfucking dungeons, little miss dungeon-liker. You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons, and I'm not ashamed of it, you green fart cloud. Huff my shorts, you loser-ass, tsundere-ass, RPG-ass, nasty-smelling-ass, full inventory-ass, Koopa-Troopa-looking-ass bitch! Oh, hell yeah. You've been waiting for Hex and Aravi to have an argument so you could support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic friendship. Pick a side! Okay, I'm sorry, but that Hex, man, that was absolutely baller. Alright, we gotta choose sides. Get into it, Hex, rip her a new one. Okay, but since we're actually trying to romance Aravi, we might have to agree with Aravi for this, instead of agreeing with Hex. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Fridge, I think that messenger is an actor, so I don't think he's actually dead. Probably wouldn't be super chill to throw. Fuck yeah, Fridge! Let's hurl this corpse into the sea! Aravi is very psyched about her corpse hurling idea. You three drag the corpse to a nearby cliff overlooking the majestic, stormy ocean. Damn, those are some big waves. Kinda makes you think about how small and insignificant we all are, am I right? Psych, the ocean can eat my ass. Shut up, Hex. Okay, Fridge, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. We toss it in, and if it floats, it was a corpse. And if it doesn't float, then, we get all the experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win. God, I can't believe I have to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It's not a vibe. Holy shit, this makes zero sense, Aravi. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy is actually dead, that doesn't help us figure out the scrolls. Oh my gods! Just let me throw this corpse into the ocean! I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in like 2 whole months. You know what? Alright, do it. Yeet that man back into Mother Ocean.
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, Fridge, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl! You throw the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it and high-five each other.
Play of the game.
See? This totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea kicks ass. I'd vibe with these two men. Yo, big mood. I still think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit, that splash was dope. Now let's blindly follow a scroll to the northern woods.
Let's adventure together.
Fuck yeah. And you're coming too, Fridge. I'm officially making you our 3rd party member for this quest. I know you're only level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe while we're in the dungeon. Just stay close to me, okay? I haven't thrown a baby off a cliff for 2 months. Oh, I feel like that's worse. Oh, that's so much worse. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Did there, I did there, I did there. I'll do here. A day. I like how they're all just confused. Like, yeah, I'm a Fridge, so what? And they're like, what? Why is there a Fridge? That day you explore the Haunted Manor's basement, only to find it has a sub-basement. The sub-basement is full of haunted chairs and a staircase to a sub-sub-basement. The sub-sub-basement is a haunted wine cellar. The sub-sub-sub-basement is a haunted nightclub for ghosts who don't like wine. They serve haunted spirits. Get it? Ha! The sub-basement to the 10th power is a subway. You eat a floating Reuben and continue your travels. You eventually check a walkthrough and find that the Haunted Manor can spawn an infinite amount of sub-basements. You only make it as far as the 89th level, which is a Dom sub leather room. You gain +2 boldness from the horrors you witness there. A few hours later, you're out adventuring with Aravi and Hex. You followed the scroll. Oh, this is actually okay. If I don't mess it up, we actually might get a special ending just based on this being an event. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay. A few hours later, you're out adventuring with Aravi and Hex. Y'all followed the scroll from the messenger, and now you're deep in the northern woods. You already found several environmental puzzles and a few cryptic clues. With each solved puzzle, you draw closer to the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. Strangely, all of the puzzles and clues so far have been vaguely bagel-themed. Whoa, once I reimagined these glowing stones to spell locks, a scroll appeared. Damn, this is some dope-ass Gorilla Bagel Shop marketing. This promo slaps.
Shut up, Hex!
For the last time, Hex, these clues are leading us to a dungeon, not a fucking bagel store. It's so obvious. Ugh. You'll see when we get there. What does the scroll say? Psh, whatever, bagel hater. The scroll says, you near the end of your quest. Triumphant adventurers walk 2 miles to the north The ring awaits you there. Whoa! Finally, we've solved these annoying intro puzzles, and now we get to dive headfirst into some sweet, sweet dunge. Gods, I hope it's multi-leveled with a super complicated layout.
Bagel.
Totes. But just in case it ends up being a bagel shop, I should prep first. I gotta make sure my patent cream cheese utility belt is full of maximum flavors. Gross, but also yeah, we should get ready. I should head back to my stash and optimize my inventory. I'm all short range / high range damage right now, if you know what I mean. Aravi puts a bag over your head and leads you to her nearest fully stocked weapon stash. She starts reviewing her inventory. Okay, just gotta pack enough for a full dungeon run. Let's go with 20 green potions for healing and 20 red potions for mana, and 400 apples in case I need a quick 5+ health. I'll need all 128 different types of crafting materials. Dungeons are unpredictable. You never know when a mini-boss is going to be weak against Iridium Core. And then I have my weapons, obviously. But of now, I've got 8 swords and 14 crossbows equipped. Each with slightly different attack and range stats. Those are 100% necessary.
Boring.
Damn, Aravi. Hoarders, my hoarding addiction called. They want their absurd collection of useless shit back. Okay, I have one less inventory spot open. Oh, I know. I'll take the Axe of Golden Demise. I looted it off a Lightning Warlock mini-boss last week. Fuck that, Aravi. You know we share inventory space, and I needed that slot. I'm planning to get covered in schmear. So I've got to take my package of 200 paper napkins. Napkins, they're a complete waste of inventory space. We're gonna be fighting to survive in that dungeon, okay? I don't have time for your snack food nonsense. Ugh, dude. You take up like 99% of the inventory space. You can't give me one slot? Where did you learn how to share? The toilet school? Aravi and Hex are fighting again, but luckily for them, you're an expert at conflict resolution. What's the best use for Aravi's last precious inventory spot? Cream cheese and everything bagel seasoning is dope. Ooh, okay. X, the Axe of Golden Demise isn't for slaughtering enemies, it's for slaughtering bagels. We're chopping them perfectly in half. Aravi, napkins are just tiny shields. They might not give a huge defense boost, but you've got 200 of them here. Mamma mia, that's a lot of shield. Shit. This is not as straightforward as the last time. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. I mean, we're either gonna get the event or we're not, and then there's always a chance of getting it again in the future if we mess it up. Like, these events kind of happen at random, so it's like hit or miss. Actually, no, I feel like saying the Golden Demise, like, is... because it'll say, like, hey, we're still gonna have it in the inventory. I feel like this is the right option. We're trying to romance Aravi, right? Let's do that one. That'll be best. Yeah. Yes! Shh. Bullshit, Fridge. You're making a dumb lie to trick me and impress Aravi. I'm not gonna fall for it like the other idiots around here. No, they are right. The Axe of Golden Demise is the pinnacle of bread-slicing weaponry. I'll prove it. Aravi equips the Axe of Golden Demise as her default weapon. She now has immunity against light-based attacks. Alright, I'm ready. Now we just need a test bagel, Hex. Got one on you? You know I do, mofo. Hex summons a bagel out of thin air. It's impressive, but also unsettling. Where the fuck did that bagel come from? Was it in their pocket? Or is it one of Hex's supernatural abilities? Can they summon bagels? I'm the narrator, and I don't even know. Throw the bagel at me as hard as you can. I'll show you the true power of the Axe of Golden Demise. Believe it.
Bagels.
Whatevs. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Bagel. Yeet! The bagel flies through the air, and Aravi slices through it perfectly. The Axe of Golden Demise shimmers as its legendary blade parts the bread in twain. Aravi's technique was so flawless that she somehow toasted the bagel. One slice lands in Hex's hand, and the other lands in your hand. Toasty.
Sick.
Oh my god, I was so wrong. This thing is awesome. Fuck the napkins. This is an unbelievably sharp murder weapon. Is the ultimate bagel eating accessory. Yep, didn't you read the flavor text? This axe was crafted by the legendary blacksmith who was, made out of bread. Right, Fridge? Stop, thanks. I really want to test out this bad boy. When we get to the dungeon, I'll slaughter a goblin in your honor. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day. Now prepare yourself. The ring of sustenance awaits! Alright, so there should be like one more part of the event, which will probably pop up towards like the last two. Alright. You're loitering by the campfire when you notice Aravi and Dahlia whispering to each other and giggling. You're terrified of both of them. But the giggling is adorable.
Girls' night!
Ah, Fridge, join us! Aravi and I are having our official weekly girl talk session. We both love girl talk, so what? It's a guilty pleasure. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Indeed, both Aravi and I are masters of the battlefield, and masters of the feminine arts. It's so nice to talk with someone who gets it. It kinda is. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you, who does your war paint? You were rocking that Ferocia charcoal look when you were beheading those undead beasts. Hell yeah! I do the war paint myself. It's a critical part of my battle ritual.
We are totally winning our lane!
No way, that's sick, Dahlia. I usually have Hex do mine. I kinda suck at blending. One time I tried to do a smoky eye and accidentally set my forehead on fire.
Hex in the house!
I freaking love doing Aravi's war paint. I would do it every day, except Aravi only likes it done for main story battles, and I'm also very lazy and unreliable.
This is camp!
Shh! Aravi, war paint should be done anytime you're in combat. It's how warriors channel their inner blood horny. You gotta do it for you, you know?
Nah.
Bullshit, I can't see my own war paint. It makes no sense. I spend 20 minutes doing it if it's just... It makes no sense to spend 20 minutes doing it if it's just gonna be the last thing a few sidequest orcs see before they die. I can't technically die, but if I could, I'd want my last memory to be of Dahlia in Braveheart looking ass blue and white war paint. Holy shit, I would look amazing in Braveheart war paint. And I've been meaning to conquer Scotland for a while.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck, that's sick. Whoa, Dahlia. Maybe we could do matching war paint look sometime. That would be so intimidating. Could you imagine? Our enemies would cower at the sight of us. They already do, but they would cower even more. Okay, obviously I'm going to do matching war paint on you too. But what look should we go for? Handprint vibes? Urban camo? Knife eyes? What do you think, Fridge? You're not a war paint expert, but you are an expert at impressing your crush. These two cuties have pretty different aesthetics, though. What do you suggest? Oh, okay. A legendary limited edition prestige battle skin. I think that's the right answer, because we're going for the gamer. But I'll read both options anyway. True beauty comes from what's inside you. That's why I make my war paint using tons of blood. War paint is awesome, but when I really want to slay, I reach for my secret weapon. A legendary limited edition prestige battle skin. I think that's the right answer. Oh yeah, that's the right answer. What? You're saying you use skin? And the skin is somehow a legend? Fridge, I got confused after like the third adjective. Aravi, do you get this?
Yeah!
Oh my god, you have one of the limited edition skins? They're super rare. How the fuck did you get your hands on one of those? Seriously, Fridge, that's so fucking cool. I was grinding so hard trying to get the Mecha Fawn skin. And I didn't even get one of the legendaries.
Boring.
I remember that grinding session. You didn't take a pee break for like 3 days straight. I almost made it through a full session of 90 Day Fiancé. Wait, Aravi, I have no idea what you're talking about. This is girl talk time. I demand that you explain it to me. Okay, Dahlia, so the first thing you need to know is that there are in-game skins, and obviously everyone starts with the same shitty default skins based on their fighter class. There are only 3 legendary skins, and somehow Fridge got their hands on one of them. It's like super exclusive. Okay, so you're saying there are some rare skins, but I still don't get how you acquire the skins? Is it a hunting thing? Oh, I get it. You're talking pelts, like from deer. No, Dahlia, I'm talking about skins from loot boxes. You buy the loot box, open it, deer comes out, and you kill the deer. Bam, rare skin.
Aw.
These skins cost money, like actual currency? Yes, Dahlia, they cost a lot of money. If they cost a lot of money, what weird ass is selling these
This is
skins?
impossible.
Ugh, I don't know, Dahlia. They're either sold by big corporations that benefit from in-game microtransactions or the actual deer that owned the skin before. Hard to say. Why would someone pay a merchant to get skins when you could just go hunt the deer yourself? This makes no sense.
Get good.
Because it's exclusive and limited and awesome. Ugh, Dahlia, you just don't get it. I can't believe I'm saying this. You're kind of being a noob. Dahlia, totally confused by Aravi's skin standing, and takes off to 1. Go hunt some deer, and 2. Meditate upon their valuable pelts. Listen, Fridge, I know this is a lot to ask, but can I borrow your battle skin? Just for a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but please? Now, asking for a favor? Aravi is devastatingly cute. You agree immediately? I mean, the whole reason you got the skin was to impress her.
Let's adventure together.
Check me out. The legendary skin makes me look like a terrifying golden warrior goddess. Check out my aesthetically, but not actually functional deer wings. Aravi is clearly overjoyed with your battle skin, and with you. It's a good thing you spent $325 to get it. Totally worth it, baby. Alright. I'm gonna use my skills again. Let's see what drink we got. 2, 1. I don't know what this one is, but I want to see if I can get it. Oh, I don't know what I got. Let's see. What is this? What are you? Tequila Moonrise. This one's called Tequila Moonrise. What a powerful, invigorating drink. I gave it that name because when you drink it, you can feel all your stats rising. Ooh, that's another good one! Alright! Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Hey, we've been getting good ones. I haven't gotten any of the bad effect ones yet for this playthrough. Because there are bad effect ones. And I got lucky with those two. Because, like, I know that there's one that, like, blocks out all of your stats. There's other ones that, like, lower your stats. Like, this is just pure luck. Alright. That day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scouts leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients. I guess so, Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly, though, he's a great conversationalist, and he makes you feel super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with +2 creativity when you wear it. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend, or at least a romanceable summer fling option. Today's not that day. You join a relaxing landscape painting class to take your mind off the sexy chaos of Camp Spooky for a few hours. Ah, this is so boring. There's not even any sexy chaos. Why did you curse me to attend this stupid painting class anyway? Because I wanted to take a painting class and I physically can't go anywhere without you. Can I at least kill one of the other monsters in the painting class? Don't embarrass me, Aravi. This better not turn out like the cooking class. But I'm not getting any experience. Sure you are. You're getting the experience of contemplating a relaxing landscape and then trying to paint it. Trying and failing. I can't believe Counselor Zombie Bob Ross won't let me use my knives as paintbrushes. It's not about whether you succeed or fail, girl. It's about having fun looking at trees and shit. Well, I hope you're having enough fun for both of us. And then some, because I'm having negative fun. I'm actually not having that much fun either. Great, that means we can leave. No, I think that just means I'm not landscaping hard enough. Come on. How can I landscape harder than I'm landscaping right now? I'm already landscaping as hard as I can. If we spend much more time in the landscape class, then we'll both be part of the landscape, because I'm going to die of boredom and they'll have to bury me here. And you were worried you weren't going to have to solve any stupid conflicts today. Help Hex make their landscape more interesting, so they and Aravi are both engaged. This landscape has no emotional meaning for either of you. Try painting a landscape you're both attracted to. Aravi's internal organs. Or, the problem with your landscape is that it's lacking hot dogs. You should increase the hot dogginess by 500%. So this is gonna appeal to Hex, I know that much. And I know that this is gonna appeal to Aravi. Yep. What? No! Don't paint my internal organs, that's gross. Gross, girl. Your internal organs are where I live. I thought you lived in this cursed amulet / my soul. Okay, so I don't technically live in your internal organs, but they're like my neighborhood, you know? And it's actually a really cool neighborhood. That's why I haven't moved. Also because I'm bound by eldritch magic to haunt your ass until one or both of us dies. Ugh, don't remind me. Hey, come on, aren't you a little curious about what's going on inside you? Wouldn't knowing that kind of stuff help you be more optimal or whatever? Why, it's just a bunch of squishy meat and blood and stuff. Not at all. Wait. Oh, I accidentally clicked too fast and there's not a log. Hex flips to a blank page of their easel pad, grabs a brush and starts painting. See, this is where I get frozen yogurt. Really? It looks like part of my brain. Oh yeah, that too. I think it also produces dopamine for your body or something. But the real highlight is the froyo. Uh-huh. And what about that? Oh, this is a bad part of town. I hardly ever go there. I think those spots on the wall mean you need more iron in your diet, by the way. Interesting. More iron would help me be more optimal. And this is Harold. Harold's great. Not sure what he is or why he lives in your duogeum. I didn't finish it. I clicked too fast. Does he have any forbidden wisdom which will make me a better warrior? He knows a great Fario place. Well, you were right, Hex. I had no idea all of this was going on inside me. Paint me more landscapes so that I may gather more intelligence. Hex is happy to oblige, for once. The two of them seem to be getting along. It's all thanks to you. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. So it's either... There's probably one more event with the... What is it? The bagel place. And for some reason it hasn't popped up yet. It's either gonna pop up or it's not. So, or like, we already got it. I can't tell. I don't know, I've never experienced that. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a side quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over, and keeps doing the same idle animation. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it, or terrible things will happen. Disappointed that it took me this long to realize green guy/girl isn't a huge wicked. It's okay. You read it, of course. It turns out it's her father's secret recipe to the perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC's family potluck, because you eat the recipe scroll and gain +2 smarts. Afterwards, you meet up with Aravi and Hex. Ever since you received that mysterious scroll, you three have been on a long and arduous quest. You've solved countless puzzles, followed clue after clue, prepped your inventory, and now you're finally here. The secret location of the ring is sustenance. Okay. I think that this is going to be the third and final one, at least for this little event thing. I really hope there's no more to the event thing. Otherwise we don't get the secret ending, which is like a special image or whatever. Where the fuck? It's just a big dumb wall. This isn't a bagel shop or a dungeon. I want a refund. Oh, that's not just a wall. Check out the weird markings. We gotta insert the scepter from the second puzzle in there. That should do it. Suddenly the ground below you starts shaking. The wall crumbles away and opens up a huge dark cavern. You hear the telltale door opening music cue. You also hear a deep, mysterious voice emanating from the cavern. Adventurers, if you seek the ring of sustenance, triumph over evil in this dungeon of bread. Yes! That's a motherfucking dungeon, I told you so, ha! You were right. There's no arguing with that music cue. Let's get this over with, Aravi. At least let me eat some bread demon flesh while we're in there. Y'all head to the Dungeon of Bread, and Aravi is absolutely crushing it. She solves 3 puzzles immediately and finds the dungeon map without taking any damage.
Yeah.
Boo. Dungeon maps suck. Why would you need a map of the dungeon? What is this? School? Are you kidding me? The dungeon map is half the fun, and it gets even better when you get the compass. Aravi takes out the mini boss in 3 hits and locks down the boss key. Soon you arrive at the boss chamber. It's quiet. Too quiet. This is going to be such a sick boss fight. Check out that huge lava pit in the middle of the room. Pretty dodgy, if you ask me. I bet the boss is gonna pop out of... Ah! Aravi was totally right. The dungeon boss leapt out of the huge pit of lava. It's a massive fire-breathing lizard. You pieces of shit come into my house! The dungeon boss roars. Fucking fight me to the death! Yikes. You cower in the corner while Aravi battles the dungeon boss. She dodges its attack sequence and gets in a few parries, but her attacks don't seem to be working.
Unbelievable!
Shit, why isn't it taking any damage? This was a bread-based dungeon. I didn't expect a fire-type boss. My weapons aren't optimized for this. Holy shit, we're gonna die. I can't die. I can't have leftovers in the fridge waiting for me. Calm down. We need to figure out the dungeon boss's weakness. Everyone has a weakness, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Fridge, I need your help. You're going to help Aravi, or you're going to literally die trying. Quick, what's the best way to figure out this dungeon's boss's final weakness? Let's see. Attack the dungeon boss in its heart. Text its ex-lovers and ask if they'd be willing to spitefully share its weakness. Attack the dungeon boss in its privacy. Hack into its laptop and snoop through its search history until you find its weakness. Ah, shit, that's actually harder. This is harder than the last time. This is a harder decision. This actually requires a little bit of think. But the other ones were easier to choose. This is a little harder. I'm doing me a think. Doing me a think on what the right choice should be. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it in its heart. Haha! Psychological warfare. Getting into the dungeon boss's messy past relationship? Damn, Fridge, you're kinda ruthless, huh? You whip out your phone. After a few minutes of internet stalking, you find the dungeon boss's Facebook profile. Check out his profile pictures. Looks like the boss used to date a warlock named Gervard. You send Gervard a friend request and DM him, asking if he'll tell you the dungeon boss's weak points. Gervard texts you back right away. He says, "I'll tell you everything. Dungeon boss was the worst boyfriend of all time. Anything I can do to hurt that fire lizard, like he hurt me." Whew. His biggest weakness? Insecurity. He would get super defensive if you mention his parents at all, because he's so scared of being a disappointment to them. Huh, not what I expected, but I'm glad I equipped this bracelet of cruel words just in case. Hey, lizard face, you're a total disappointment to your parents. Sorry, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? Is that what you want me to say, Ma? Jesus Christ. What? It's totally working. He's getting super distracted by his own emotional baggage. Gervald texts you again. He's propped breathing fire and shaking the ground with rage by now, which means he's super vulnerable. Throw a bomb in his mouth. Holy shit, of course, the classic bomb and open mouth strategy. Why didn't I think of that? Fridge, you're a genius! This is brutal, man, Jesus. Aravi throws a bomb into the dungeon boss's mouth. He explodes into a cloud of black dust, and the ring of sustenance appears in the middle of the chamber. You did it! Damn, this ring of sustenance is awesome. When it's equipped, I got a plus 14 boost to my reaction speed, and any damage I take is reduced by half. Plus, it can produce an infinite supply of freshly baked mega bread.
This success tastes like a good burrito.
Best dungeon ever. Woo!
guess you were
Victory
pretty
is
good.
ours, and thanks for saving my ass back there, Fridge. I knew I could count on you. Your adventuring skills have earned you Aravi's respect and fresh serving of mega bread. The bread gets you a new heart container along with +3 smarts. Oh boy, it's time. It's time! It's time! I think we did it. I think we were successful. Alright. We're gonna take Aravi to the meteor shower. Alright, let's see how well this went. You seek out your favorite monster slayer.
Adventure awaits.
Hey
Bye.
Fridge, there's no time for talking. Adventure awaits! Aravi grabs your hand and whisks you away on another adventure. She doesn't talk much, but you've learned talking is not her thing. She's a woman of action, and through action, you bond. You go on an intense dungeon crawling session together. You slay, and you loot. It's okay. She's got her way of connecting with her feelings. You feel like you can wait. It's hard to keep up with Aravi, but the good news is, after all your plundering and battling,
sex scene in a rustic bathtub?
there's no time for relaxing. Oh shit.
I've seen that before.
And when the intensity of the battle wears off, Aravi seems to lower her guard. She may not confess her feelings today, but there's time. Today, what she does is ask you to wash her back. And for now, that's more than enough. Goddamn. Man. Crawford is so cute, oh my god. And that, we hit a secret ending, unintentionally. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, we saw summer coming to an end. We all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies strung for centuries, wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a consolation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. But yeah, that's the end of the route. I'm gonna let the ending scroll go. The way I wish I could have an amazing summer romance like this, Christ. Yeah, that's Monster Camp. We can do like another like 1 or 2, but I'm gonna skip over like the intro and ending for the next time.
Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you. Oh, live streamers of the world.
It's a neat little dating
I was
sim.
commissioned to write a song about your issues, so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise.
Oh, we can definitely play another route. But I'm gonna let this show all the people who voice acted and are responsible for the game show first. And then we're gonna try out another route and I'm gonna just skip over it the next time.
You will monetize streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike playing Monster Camp.
That really is the question of who we do next. It's gonna be based on how we do the quiz,
You will monetize.
at the beginning of it. Do you want to, if you want, we can play as Fridge again.
You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever, you will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff, like losing all your revenue or getting your third strike.
Oh yeah,
But
since
not
I was
with
instruments
Monster
for
Camp.
at least once once in your playthrough of this game.
Streaming monster camp.
No, I'd be game for it. We just have to figure out how to do the quiz to have it point towards her.
Playing monster camp. You'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Claudia Martinez. Oh yeah.
But as we can see, like there's a lot of crowdfunding, crowd designers, like a lot of people were responsible for this game.
Just go and buy it.
Little game thing.
Please buy it, Dahlia and Diamond have me looked up writing songs for Pentagram and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies.
Streaming monster camp. You won't get a strike. Playing monster camp. You'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming monster camp. You'll be just fine.
Alright. We love plus size reps so much. You just unlocked the screwdriver. Just unlocked Hexoland. Unlocked Holy Water. Alright. Alright. We can skip over that now. We're gonna... Oh, wait. We're gonna play as Fridge. Yeah! Fridge! Yeah! Alright, let's see. That'll probably be good. Because I know that she's a witch. We play in as Fridge. Fridge is our good boy person. They're great. Blade instead of Beyblade. Blade, let it rip. I'll do a songbook. Alright, we're gonna skip through that because I read it already. We're gonna skip through that too. Nope. Alright. So now we need to figure out how we get to her. Because like for the times I have played this, it's actually been harder for me to get her roots to like spawn for me. I'm trying to think like of what we should select in order to have her route pop up. This makes me think it's gonna be Damien. This is gonna be Aravi. Interesting. I'm thinking it's either gonna be The Art of War or an interview with a very sexy vampire. Famous. I'm gonna do that one. Yes! We did it! There we go! There we go! Yes! Yes! Yes, we did it! Alright. Oh, you read that interview too? I really enjoyed it. The title left a lot to be desired, though, so objectifying. Why not interview with the incredibly intelligent vampire or the exceptionally photogenic vampire? Oh wait, that last one's just a more elegant way of saying the same thing, huh? I think I need to reread the interview to think of different adjectives for the very sexy vampire Fridge. Wanna help me? I like that we're having them all date a Fridge. Fridge the OG. We only have 3 weeks. Yep. Skipping over all that extra dialogue. So I imagine for her, I gotta keep up my smarts and my charm. I'm gonna go here. I like that image. The day you explore the Haunted Manor's basement, only to find out sub-basement. Sub-basement dialogue is gonna be exactly the same. Yep. The sub-basement. You managed to find some downtime in the manor to spend with your 3 closest friends at camp, Calculester, Joy, and John Doe, the lovable deer human hybrid who has been such an integral part of your high school adventures that I hardly need to tell you how important he is. The 4 of you have gathered in the Haunted Manor's kitchen to bake some chocolate chip cookies. It's normal and pretty nice. Must we bake these cookies in the Haunted Manor? It is dangerous here, and we also have the last batch of cookies we baked come alive, and would not stop screaming until you ate them. I too was traumatized by eating the sentient cookies, but this is the only place in camp with an oven, and by goddess, I'm gonna do a normal activity tonight if it kills me. Well, I hope it doesn't kill me, smiles John Doe, who you have known since childhood. I'd hate to get murdered before I can get back to my tent and French my girlfriend. Don't worry, Johnny. Nobody's getting killed tonight, or my name isn't... Hold on. Was that window open a second ago? I do not know, friend Joy. I was just taking a call from the creepy man who lives at the local gas station. He said to warn everyone never to go to the Haunted Manor if you value your sinner's soul. Uh-oh. I mean, sentient cookies. They ate the sentient cookies, and Joy felt bad about eating said sentient cookies. I would hope it's not Cookie Run Real, because, oh man, that would be awful. Uh-oh, says John Doe. And that charmingly world-weary way of his? Sounds like trouble. We'd better split up and investigate. Gingerbread fucking does. If anyone else had suggested it, I'd say that was a ridiculous and dangerous idea. Well, we've been through thick and thin together, John. I trust you with my life. If I had life, friend John, I would also trust you with it. You have been a cherished part of my brief existence, and I cannot imagine what I would do without you. 3 minutes later. John, you have been stabbed! Please stop bleeding immediately! He can't hear you, Calculester. All that bleeding made him dead. Looks like it's up to us to find the bastard who did it. No, Joy. That's not what Johnny would have wanted. He was always saying, if I ever get murdered, please call the police instead of trying to solve things yourself.
That was sad.
He did always say that. It was one of the things I liked best about him. Damn it. I guess we'd better call the cops. More than 3 minutes later. I don't know, says one of the cops you called. Murder is a really... It's really incendiary. Yeah. Are you sure this guy didn't just have a blood accident? That's a knife in his body. Are you blind? Whoa, says the other officer. Who's the cop here? You or us? Because if it's you, I'm gonna be really confused about why you called us. Oh man, you heard that. All cops were bastards. But these guys are too dumb to even suck. How can you show them conclusively that a murder happened here? Point to the message John wrote in his own blood before dying. I was definitely murdered by that dude right behind you. Purchase John's autobiography published 5 minutes ago and check the final chapter. Maybe this one where he's literally saying, hey, I was definitely murdered by the dude right behind you. Or, Yep. My god, a clue, shouts the taller of the 2 cops. Check it out, Ted. Looks like this cold case just got red hot. This isn't a cold case, you assholes. He died like an hour ago. Sure, says the shorter cop, examining the bloody writing. But why did he use his last moments to write this cryptic message? To tell you he was stabbed to death by the dude standing right over there. He's literally holding a bloody knife in hand. Yo. Of course, the victim was trying to send us a message about the murderer. But what could it mean? I was definitely murdered. It just doesn't make sense. Wait a second, Ted, says the tall cop. You're being too literal. I think we need to read between the lines. But what's between the lines, says the partner. Wait, you mean, his eyes go wide. The wallpaper, they say in unison. I can't believe I didn't see it before, cries the tall cop.
Enough memory to process this.
See what? I'm having trouble following the trail of your dizzying police intellects. It's simple, says the short cop. Wallpaper. All paper. What does paper do? He grins. It gives you paper cuts. His partner finished for him. Cuts like how our victim suffered. Then there's the all. The short cop continues. As in, death comes for us all. It looks like our victim was cut to death. Astonishing. But the trail doesn't end there, beams the tall cop. The word wallpaper begins with W. W stands for west. If we stand next to the body and look west, we see me. Hey guys, I would have run away sooner, but I just like to be included, you know? There's our culprit. Cuff him, Ted. We're putting this dirtbag away, thanks to our top-notch investigating skills.
Hell yeah.
I didn't think my opinion of the police could get any lower, but life is full of wonderful little surprises. That murderer will probably give those idiot cops a slip in about 45 minutes. But in the meantime, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness for your role in the investigation. Man. That was a time. Alright. I'm guessing here. That's where I'm gonna choose next. That day in Monster Scouts, you made each other friendship bracelets. Yep. That monster bracelet one is the same as before. You meet up with Joy to help you practice her dramatic looks, when suddenly your nose detects the unmistakable scent of Dimitri.
From the darkness I come.
Indeed, my little sometimes foe, and definitely not potential love interest. No, that's not what you smelled at all. It smelled much more like Coach in a bear costume. Bear attack, I'm a bear, I'm attacking. Don't worry, I'm not actually a bear, I'm just your good old high school coach, who cares a lot about bear safety. I know you're not actually a bear coach. Can't you see I'm busy having a climactic and steamy showdown with my sometimes foe and definitely not secret crush? Yes, begone, foolish were-tiger. What do we care for bear safety when the very fate of the world hangs in the balance? What do we care for bear safety? What do we care for bear safety? Oh, kids, you need this bear safety drill more than I thought. Yes, that is a vampire man. Vampire dude. Like the ones in Twilight. Yeah, vampire dude. In fact, 100% of fatal bear attacks result in the death of one or more people.
Seriously?
That statistic is illogical. Fact, 100% of bear attacks happen when at least one bear is present. Where did you get these bear facts? Fact, bears do not pee during hibernation. That's actually a pretty interesting fact. There aren't any real bears here. And even if there were, Dimitri is far more dangerous than a bear. Oh really? Then explain why I, your coach who cares deeply about your well-being, am dressed in a bear costume and not Dimitri costume. Joy clearly not going to beat Coach with logic. And she's not going to beat Dimitri at all if you don't help. But how can you prove to Coach that Dimitri is a bigger priority? Is this Coach in creating a taxonomy that properly assesses the dangerousness of every single animal so you can truly see that vampire lords are greater than bears? Oh, I'm gonna convince the Coach that Dimitri's actually a bear. Yeah! Yeah, Dimitri was always a bear. What are you talking about? Dimitri? A bear? No, it couldn't be.
What a plot twist.
No, it totally is. I mean, if you can be a were-tiger in a bear suit, why can't Dimitri be a bear in a sexy vampire suit?
Bears are smarter.
You two have opened my eyes. The bears have become even craftier than I expected. Is no one going to ask me whether I'm a bear? Because I'm not. There's no room for a bear inside this svet yet chiseled package. That's exactly what a bear would say. Is it though? Because I'm 99% sure I'm not a bear. Only 99? 1 out of 100 or 110? Well, a world-weary nihilist such as myself must maintain a healthy sense of skepticism at all times in order to combat the crushing uncertainty of the bleak world.
That's what bears
Or
want.
you're a bear that has disguised itself so well to convince itself it's not a bear. Think about it, Dimitri. It would explain a lot. Like what? Well, for one thing, you don't go outside during the day at all in winter. Hibernate much? I'm a vampire! That's a vampire thing! And bears have very sharp teeth, just like you. Again, vampire! But Dimitri, Haven't you ever considered that bears are just vampires with more body hair? What? I'm not a bear! Am I? I'm not, am I? I have to go wax my whole body. But you haven't seen the last of me, mortals. Dimitri vanishes in a puff of confusion. Coach pats you and Joy on her backs. Puts you. Yeah, pats you and Joy on your backs. Well, looks like I was wrong. You two really are prepared to handle a bear attack. You certainly handled that one.
Take care and never stop believing.
I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Remember, don't look a gift bear in the mouth. In fact, don't look at any bear in the mouth.
You know what you're doing, don't you?
I admit, that's not the tactic I would have chosen, but perhaps your unorthodox tactics will make you a welcome addition on my future adventures. Maybe as a guest star. A guest star spot? That's a spot reserved for super hot love interests. Plus, you can shorten it to G-spot. Sweet deal. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Are we just gaslighting this vampire man? I mean, that's basically what happened. Like any night around a spooky campfire. The air is filled with the smell of smoke and the sound of bickering.
Enough of this.
For the last time, Damien, you simply don't have what it takes. What? How can you say that? How can I not have what it takes to be your next bad guy? I'm the baddest dude I know.
You're not a big bad, but you're still very bad at this.
But that as it may, you are not the baddest dude that I know. I fought many impressive villains in my time who've done far more villainous things than you ever have. I can get there. I can be more villainous. My whole thing is trying to save the world. Why would I ever encourage you to be more villainous?
I'm a pro.
Well, if you don't want to encourage me to get more villainous, then I think you need to admit that I'm already a villain.
Ugh.
I have real bad guys to fight, Damien. Some of them are probably plotting unspeakable crimes right this second. Give it a rest. Of course, the most unspeakable crime of all would be missing out on this golden opportunity to impress one of your campmates. You leap into action and avert that potential crisis. There's no villain more dangerous than Damien is to his own well-being. Be the hero, Joy, and stop him from causing himself so much harm. Doesn't matter how villainous Damien is or isn't, because he doesn't fit the most important description for a coven villain. Wanting to fuck— Whoa, wee. What? Whoa, wee, whoa. Only one of these two is Joy's option. Fuck. I'm, oh boy, what the fuck? Man. I don't know which one's the right answer. Okay, I just quickly looked up a small guide thing because I'm like, okay, I actually need to know what the right answer is. Apparently, this is the right answer. Apparently, that's the right answer. Yep. Alright, we're going it. Wow, that was a super rude thing to say. Is this just because of my obvious sexual chemistry and mysterious past with Dimitri? And also, Also, like, for the other option, it would have actually given Damien points, and we might have actually gone on his route, and I don't want to go on his route. Whoa, whoa, wee, wow. And also with Balgor the Single and Ready to Mingle and The Long Hard Night, and of course Liam, I mean Angelus and Chad, Invader DMs, and whoa. It's possible that every single Coven villain wants to fuck me? Huh. I'm both horrified and flattered. Okay, well, that doesn't mean anything. I could want to fuck Joy too. You don't know. Long hard night. Oh, please, Damien. You may want to fuck a Coven member, but there's 3 of us, and we all know I'm not that one. I have no idea what you could possibly mean by that.
Booty calls.
Right, sure. Like you wouldn't give what's left of your right horn for a date with Hope. Haha, pee-pee jokes. What? No! Who told you that? I'll punch them for revealing my secrets. I mean lying about me. I have never once in my life wondered what Hope's sparkling red eyes would look like under the moonlight as I stare into them during a gondola ride. Whoever told you about my 30-stanza poem, A Hope for Hope, is a lying liar who lied. Well, that was subtle. Thanks for helping me out with him, Fridge, and helping me realize that so many of my Coven villains are interested in me.
We're enemies. With benefits.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say I should add you to the list of potential villains based on that criteria. Joy winks at you, and you find yourself feeling pretty villainous indeed. Bring out your flasks. I'ma use my skills. Let's do it. I just looked up Hope, and she's so baby. Yes. Alright. Let's do it. Bless. Stat boost, stat boost, stat boost, stat boost. Yeah! She's got Wednesday Addams energy. Yep. Alright. Let's choose our next spot. I'm gonna try here. And then you go to the woods searching for edible roots to make a wilderness tea. You find lots of roots: beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You brew it all together, and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. I'm so rooted with knowledge that you gain +2 smarts. You're searching the forest for the perfect tree to carve your love interest initials into when you stumble across Calculuster and Joy. They seem agitated. I do not understand. Is not the raccoon's blood supposed to remain inside its body? Yes, Cal, that's where the blood belongs. This raccoon is seriously injured, and that's why I'm worried about it. But why is it injured? Because it dove in front of me during my climactic encounter with my latest monster of the week, absorbing an attack that would have otherwise killed me. Sorry for saying monster of the week. I'm not sure that's an offensive term here. No need to apologize. Technically, I am a soulless automaton, not a monster. Also, I am physically incapable of being offended. But you have not answered my question. Being injured seems to be a suboptimal state of affairs. Why then did the raccoon allow itself to be injured? It didn't allow itself to be injured. That's not how it works. But it cannot simply repair the affected body systems with a generous application of epoxy and aluminum plating. That is how I handle such mishaps. No, that would be super lethal for a living creature.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
It would, but then all of the other animals I have saved are saying that oh dear.
Error. Error.
Alert, critical introspection imminent. Total emotional collapse likely.
Enough of this.
Snap out of it, Cal. I don't have time to deal with your comical failures to understand organic life right now. I'm trying to save this raccoon's life. I am sorry, friend Joy, that my impeding psychological meltdown is inconvenient for you.
You are so weird.
Fine. I'll talk to you through this, but only if Fridge can help stabilize the raccoon. You can do that, can't you, Fridge? Sure, totally. I mean, All you gotta do is upload the raccoon's consciousness to the cloud or replace the raccoon with a hand puppet and hope no one noticed it. What the fuck? Well, these are both options. Any thoughts from the chat? The hand puppet? What the fuck? Do you want me to choose the hand puppet? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, we could upload the consciousness to the cloud. But also, like, trying to think which one would be her choice. Yeah. It really has you thinking. What would be the right option? We should consult the guy. I mean, the other one I pulled up was something else, like for like the 2 character interactions at the campfire. That was the only thing I pulled up, so I don't know which one's the right answer. Somebody give me something to choose. Somebody choose one of them. You know what? We're gonna see how badly would it mess up if I chose to upload the raccoon's consciousness to the cloud. I mean, that would like, impact Calculester, I think. But this also feels bad. I feel like that might be the better of the 2 options. Because with this, it's like only one of them is really right. Alright, I'm going with uploading the raccoon's consciousness to the cloud, and we're gonna see how well that goes. Hey, yeah! That was the right choice, apparently. You plug a USB cable into the base of the dying raccoon's skull and connect it to your phone. You manage to download the raccoon's consciousness easily enough because this is a video game and who gives a shit. But you don't have enough space available in your Google Drive, so you decide to upload the raccoon to an actual cloud instead. You're not sure whether it worked until you glance into a nearby puddle and find the raccoon's face staring serenely back at you. Why are you staring at that puddle, Fridge? Are you having trouble recognizing your own face, as I do almost constantly? No, look! Fridge has somehow managed to turn a routine class of forest medicine into a transformative spiritual experience. The raccoon's face disappears from the puddle and appears in the clouds above you, where it gazes down imperviously. Look inside yourself, Fridge, it says in a booming voice. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life. Remember who you are. You are my child and the one true monarch. Remember who you are.
Such a climax.
What? Fridge? I had no idea you were a protagonist. It changes everything. Just kidding, says the raccoon in the clouds. I'm a fucking raccoon. We met like 2 minutes ago. Thanks for turning me into a cloud. I'm gonna go hunt the fuck out of some chickens. Peace. The cloud drifts away on the breeze, cackling all the way, sorry. So it appears that living things really are nothing more than fiendishly complicated machines. I guess I can't refute that, given the fact that Fringe accomplished all this with a USB cable and a free WeTransfer account.
I am happy.
So then all the animals I saved by gluing metal plates to their bodies are alright after all. You know what? Sure. Well, that settles it. Cal's happy, Joy's happy, and every time you commit a minor crime or root around in the garbage, you feel Raccoon God smiling on you. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. This is amazing. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Where should I go next? can go here. A day of fun and dainty scavenger hunt awaits you at the Camp Dome. Last night, the counselor stole your organs while you were asleep, and you have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No, too bad. You make the best of the situation by stealing your hotter friend's organs in place of your own. You get plus 10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also find a very strange gland, and against common sense, you shove it in your nose. It secretes plus 2 charm. Afterwards, you're hanging out with your #1 summer crush, Joy. It's National Fondly Reminisce Upon the Past Day, so she's flipping through the pics on her phone with you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this was back from Season 3, right after we beat that mutant spider. Faith looks so cute in that one. And look at that awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing. The t-shirt was so cool. It was so vintage from the 78 tour. Stevie Nicks blessed it himself. Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to some god or something? Oh wait, I remember exactly where I left it. Fuck! Joy makes a mysterious phone call. She starts asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it. Listen, Andrax, I know things ended badly between us, but can you please give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil lair. I know you know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't leave multiple t-shirts in your lair. No, there is definitely no need to discuss it in person. Do not portal here. Suddenly, a magical portal opens. An objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they are giving off palpably villainous vibes. Joy, baby, I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as the day I wrapped you in my bug silk.
Enough of this.
No, Anthrax. I specifically said that I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing again, where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit. Ugh, fridge. Meet my ex, Anthrax. Axarax. They're a magical evil centipede person I defeated back in Season 3. I know they look hot, but don't let your guard down. They mind-controlled everyone in Philadelphia and tried to make all the citizens jump into a pit of centipede venom. Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy. But that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should focus on the present and this very important t-shirt debacle. Why don't we ditch this third wheel? You and I can go out for coffee and talk it over, or perhaps we can enjoy a romantic dinner. Do any restaurants around serve pre-chewed afrids? Ugh. Axarax. If I get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time. Oh yes, let me check inside my car place. Oops, silly me. Looks like I forgot to bring the shirt. Guess we'll have to keep hanging out until my portal spell recharges. I've told you so many times that I'm not okay with us hanging out because we always end up getting back together. It's a toxic cycle, but fuck it. I really want that t-shirt. Anorax is stressing out your potential thick goth GF. Unacceptable. Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy by any means necessary. Set up a black market exclusively for buying and selling Joy's belongings. You'll trade for no. Call the police and send out an Amber Alert for the t-shirt. Anorax can't hide from the power of vigilant. What? Power of a vigilant community. I don't think we should be buying and selling all of Joy's belongings. I think I'm gonna go for the second one. So we'll see how well that goes. Yes! She ain't just thick. Yeah. An Amber Alert seems like it might be a waste of public emergency service, but it's better than watching Axarax drink coffee through their probis. Let's go. You and Joy go to the police station and file a missing t-shirt report. Describe the t-shirt. Beloved vintage smells like heavy metal concerts and burning sage. The police officers are super concerned. Did you say this was a Fleetwood Mac shirt? And it was vintage? This is serious. We're assigning our best detective to the case. Yes, it's me, Detective McBooty. We're going to find that missing shirt, officers. Remember, the first 24 hours are the most crucial to keep this case from going cold. I've sent out alerts to all local cell phones. We'll be conducting interviews with t-shirt lovers in the area. Community search parties will begin immediately. McBooty, oh my god. Wait, I appreciate the help, but you're misunderstanding. We already know who has the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt. It's with my ex. Axorax. A true detective never works off assumptions. We will get your t-shirt back through the power of deduction and evidence, my dear Joy. 6 hours later, Detective McBooty concludes that, yeah, Axorax definitely has a t-shirt, duh. You there, bug person, Detective McBooty. FBI, stop right there. Hand over the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, black shirt, and we'll escort you to prison. Wait, are you implying that I'll be taken to prison for stealing a single t-shirt? My god, the criminal justice system is even worse than everyone says it is. Oh well, you're going to prison because... Oh well, you're going to prison because you mind control to Philadelphia. And you keep dissolving humans in your bug venom. But shirt stealing is also a serious crime. You know I can open magic portals, yes? Your human jail will not hold me, McBooty. Tell it to the judge, Buggy.
This has been joyful.
Ha, I got my shirt back and I also got to see my ex led away in handcuffs. This is officially a great day. And it's all thanks to you, Fridge. God, Joy's so fucking cute. She wears the t-shirt for the rest of the day. Turns out it really is blessed by Stevie Nicks. Stevie's blessing gets to you, +3 boldness. Alright. Here we go. You go to take your seat next to two of your least bonkers fellow campers, ready for a night of peace and quiet, only to find them engaged in an argument, albeit with less screaming, punching, or arson than other campers might have employed. I know you don't mean to, Calculaster, but when you're dismissive of my life's pursuits, it hurts my
I
feelings.
realize you are attempting to help.
I'm not trying to be dismissive, friend Joy. I am merely stating a fact. All magic is science that is simply not yet understood. That which is called love potions, I understand, simply activate powerful hormones and pheromones within an organic body.
Draguna mycoides tricorum satisti.
In that case, watch me conjure a bat from thin air. Impressive, but clearly the bat can travel at the speed of light, so we do not see its approach until its arrival. Okay, fine! I'm going to take my spell book and make it
I am
disappear.
impressed with your thoughts and actions.
Friend Joy, that was very good, but it also was obvious that a black hole opened up and sucked the book into it.
Ah,
Then where's that black hole now? Obviously such an event created a singularity in which the black hole was then sucked into itself. What if I bring it back? Boom. Book reconjured, now what? It would appear that, much like our friend the bat, your book can also fly at the speed of light.
Enough of this.
It's magic, Calculaster! It is science, friend Joy. They're clearly not going to reach an agreement on this. Time to pick a side. You know what they call people opposing science and rational thought? The Inquisition. What? Do you really want to join the Inquisition, Joy? If magic isn't real, Calculaster, then explain how I got your nose. That's the answer. Yeah, Calculaster, how'd I get your nose?
narrower
But my
for all
friends, this is impossible for you. See, I have no
That
nose.
was
Exactly.
magic.
So if you don't have a nose, how could Fridge have stolen it? I don't know. I can find no logical explanation that would account for the theft of a body part that does not exist. Exactly. No logical explanation, because Fridge didn't steal your nose with science. That's so eloquent. Fridge stole my non-existent nose with magic. Bingo. Truly, this is beyond all explicable science. Nothing in my data sets has prepared me for such an occurrence. I must go and reconsider my worldviews. Farewell, friends. You are welcome to keep my nose, friend Fridge. I cannot imagine that I will miss it, seeing as how I never had it in the first
You know
place.
what you're doing, don't you?
I'm so glad you were here. I never would have thought of a trick like that. Seems creative thinking was the real magic here. No, Joy, spending time with you is the real magic. Little heart emote. Bring out your flasks. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Trying your skills. 2, 1. Oh, I got holy water. Drinking holy water brings you closer to the divine. This will enlighten you greatly, but the downside is that Gregorian chants will now infest your head. Sorry, no refunds. What? Oh, the music changed to just be Gregorian chants. Okay. That's just the new music. We drank holy water and now Gregorian chants just fill our minds. Okay. Interesting. Let's do that. A day in Monster Scouts, you learn to make your very own clothes in the wild. Someone suggests a fashion show, so afterwards, you all put on your outfits and show them off. If you'd known that would be the result, you probably would have made something other than a leaf and stick thong and vine woven nipple tassel. Needless to say, nobody will be forgetting your performance anytime soon. You gain +2 creativity. You're enjoying a romantic afternoon picnic with Joy. You made sure that everything here was vegan, including the picnic basket and the blanket.
Impressive.
Gotta say, Fridge, this was pretty impressive. I didn't know you could weave a blanket out of tofu fibers, but wait, fuck. Did it just start raining? Sudden inexplicable rain? Impossible! AI Roker promised it would be sunny today, but despite AI's prediction, a menacing storm rolls in, and a bolt of lightning strikes 2 feet from in front of you. It's pretty scary, but the sexy villainous magic warlockness that steps out of the lightning is even scarier. Joy, my old flame, my most powerful nemesis. Just seeing you fills me with lust and with binding rage. Blinding rage.
Goddess.
Oh goddess, Fridge, this is Salome? My ex-girlfriend. Salome? Mommy, sorry. What are you doing here? We broke up ages ago and I already defeated you in the season 5 finale. Huh. That's all lube under the bridge. I was stalking your bikini pics on Insta yesterday, and I saw a post on Axarax's feed. You were hanging out with that bug-faced buffoon. I'm filled with horny jealousy, Joy. If you wanted to have crazy, hot, lubed-up rebound sex with an ex-lover, why didn't you call me? We were electric together, honey. Absolute bedpan. Holy shit, it's none of your business. But I was not having rebound sex with Axarax. As usual, you were completely blinded by your own thirstiness. Oh well, if you're not in the mood for rebound sex, we can have any kind of sex you want. Makeup sex, hate sex, breakdown from doing your taxes sex, anything you want as long as it's sex.
Enough of this.
Listen, Salome, I think that's how you say her name. I'll admit that we had pretty insane sexual chemistry, but I called it off for a reason. It always gets too messy, too fast, and also, you're evil. You remember when you dressed up in that leather harness to distract me and your poisonous mist spell killed, like, 180 people? Yeah, I've got to pass on this. What a disappointment. I didn't want to do this, but I have no choice. I'm forced to use my secret weapon of seduction. Prepare yourself for this foot massage coupon. You gave me some romantic coupons for our anniversary, and I've saved them all this time. Now I'm redeeming this coupon to completion. You cannot believe that I have to explain this to you, but romantic coupons are not legally valid, especially after a breakup. Duh. Super duper. Duh. Ridiculous. There's no expiration date on this coupon, but I suppose I can be reasonable. I have a whole collection of coupons here. How about a trade-in? We could redeem this gastric cleaning coupon from my doctor, or this Groupon for a free Brazilian wax, or this coupon for 1 free sexual yogurt experience from Yogurtland.
This cannot be for real.
These coupons are definitely bullshit. But picking one is probably the fastest way to get Salome to leave us alone. Fridge, which coupon should I pick? How do I vanquish her evil ex-girlfriend by choosing the least horny coupon? Fortune favors the bold. Choosing the ask me any question I will answer truthfully coupon. Pick the right leg coupon. It's the last coupon we need to form the legendary Exodia Exodia coupon. What? I mean, it did say least sexual, and Exodia I don't think is sexual. I'm sorry, what? Exodia? You know what, we're gonna form Exodia. Exodia, what the fuck are you talking about, Fridge? Please tell me you're not confusing anime with real life again. Before Joy can finish, you grab the right leg coupon from Salome, and you pull out the coupons from your grandpa left you. You got the heart of the cards. Nothing can stop you. You draw the 4 legendary Exodia coupons. You finally have them, all 5 pieces of Exodia, but weirdly nothing happens. Like, literally nothing happens at all. Are you actually trying to summon the legendary god of monsters Exodia? That's just sad, honey. Take a look at the fine print, babe. This is the right leg coupon. It's on an Exodia right leg coupon. Also, Exodia is a fictional character from Yu-Gi-Oh! This coupon can be redeemed for 1 right leg, though. I got it ages ago from a cute little judge I met in Utah. I was torturing him to death, and he offered me his right leg in exchange for mercy. And I thought it was a good deal, but I didn't want to carry a leg around with me. Long story short, this right leg coupon is legally binding in all 50 states.
Hell yeah.
Huh. Oh my goddess. Typical Salome. You know when you're not being super horny, you're actually kind of great. It has been a while since I've had a non-foreplay conversation. Maybe we could grab a drink and catch up a bit like old friends. It's against my better judgment, but I'd love to. No! 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 Let's get out of here, honey. And Fridge, since you chose that right leg coupon, you owe me your right leg. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Shit. Salome tosses you a dull knife and takes off with Joy. You're left with the horrible task of sawing off your own leg. It hurts super bad, and you can't stop thinking about Joy having fun with her ex-girlfriend right now. You're filled with horny jealousy. You're so upset that you accidentally saw off your left leg instead of your right leg. Fuck. Salome returns a few hours later. You're only halfway through sawing off your right leg, but you're so pathetic that she takes pity on you and lets you keep your legs. You go to the leg donor doctor and get your leg sewn back on. It hurts like a motherfucker, and the procedure costs you -3 boldness. You really made some bad choices, huh? Alright, it's not the end of the world. We still have good stats. We still have decent stats. It feels weird that we're hearing Gregorian chants, though. That's the... It's like, it feels fucking weird. Our stats are pretty good, actually. Here. While wandering the haunted manor, you ambush by confused spirits. You put up... It's like our new battle music. You put up a good fight, but there's just too many of them, and they run away with your immortal soul. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced your immortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago. Good foresight on your part. You gain +2 boldness. You're about to fight a bee that insulted your honor. You ready your first strike when Joy grabs you and pulls you aside.
What a joy to see you.
Got a minute? I want to show you something. Also, I'm pretty sure you'll die if you fight that beehive. You hesitate for a moment, but your feelings for Joy overtake your hatred for the bee that impaled you. Were too dumb to even sting. I just wanted to show you this little clearing I found. Turns out it's the perfect place to watch the sunset. The view's flawless, and more importantly, no one else knows this spot. Swear to me that you won't tell anyone about
I
it.
need a break.
It's not that I don't love our other friends, but sometimes I just need a quiet place where I can think and read and not have shenanigans or whimsical tomfoolery. You sit down with Joy to watch the sun set together. You blush thinking about how she shared this secret with you. Joy leans on your shoulder. You double blush. Listen, Fridge, there's something I want you to know. I think I have feelings for you. The sun is setting, Joy's blushing, you ate enough fiber for breakfast, the moon is right. You lean in for a kiss when Joy stops you. Whoa there, Stallion, I'm tempted. Just because we like each other doesn't mean we should be a thing. There are important things than your feelings. Like how our love story will affect the Coven story arc for this season. As a protagonist, I have certain responsibilities. I know you know this, but critics can interpret this kind of love arc as filler. Even the most moving love stories can be written off as excuses to attract a bigger audience. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to please the critics, it's our adventure, but I can't help but think about it a little. Let's say we end up having a love arc together. What would make it interesting? What's the hook? Huh? You've been so busy chasing after love interests all summer that you never reflected on how good of a love interest you'd be by yourself. Any ideas, Fridge? How can we get the audience to see you the way that I do? Go for a classic drama of love versus family. Convince the season's big bad to adopt you as your child. What? Summon a version of yourself from another timeline to make the horniest, most confusing love triangle ever. Hmm. This is a decision. Uh, Ugh. Judging by your two X's, I'm thinking the horny love triangle might be it, but I have no idea. I mean, I could choose it, and we'll see how far. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna choose it. I'm gonna choose it. Hey, that was the right answer. You've been practicing your spell casting all summer to impress Joy, and your moment has finally come. You chant a summoning spell in your sexiest ancient Latin. As soon as you finish the incantation, the sky is clouded by thick black fog. A bolt of onyx black lightning pierces the ground in front of you. And as the smoke clears, there they are. You from a different timeline, a darker timeline. Damn, you can summon interdimensionally? Since when? Shit, I've got to go get my spell book and write down that rune. Joy leaves and you're alone with you. Alternate dimension Fridge. It looks just like you, except edgier, with long scar across their face. Stay back, who are you? Why do you look like a punk-ass version of me? Are you a servant of Zorg? Speak, demon. You calmly explain to alternate dimension Fridge that you summoned them to your dimension for an important mission of love. You summoned me? You fool! Do you have any idea what you've done? My world has been threatened to the point of extinction by the demon Zorg. Only a previous few have survived in the face of this apocalypse. I was chosen for the final effort to free our world from the demon's wrath. It is my mission to deliver the Crystal of Fate into the demon's heart. Without me, all hope is lost. Uh-oh, this is a little awkward. You inform alternate dimension Fridge that you only learned how to summon people. You have no idea how to send them back. The news makes my very soul ache, but you use such a powerful spell to summon me. Surely this dimension must be under even greater distress than mine. Tell me, punk-ass Fridge, for what reason did you yank me from my family? What unholy curse threatens this world? Yikes, you tell them about your crush on Joy. Now she's cool and you want to smooch her, but in an interesting way. Your alternate dimension twin doesn't say anything in response. You've never seen someone's spirit broken so badly. Their body is alive, but their soul is dead. Joy returns from grabbing her spellbook and finds you giving your alternate dimension twin a cheer up. Who cares that everyone you know is doomed? Noogie. I've got to say, you two look pretty cute together. And as for our story arc, I'm certain that mischievous twins from alternate dimensions will lead to lots of hijinks.
Booty calls.
Maybe we can even have a threesome for the final episode. Score, you came up with a great hook for this season's love arc. Normally you'd be threatened by your twin and worried that they would steal Joy away from you. But they spend most of their time crying in corners about all their loved ones dying a horrible death and boring stuff like that. You gain +3 charm. The last day. Well, let's see. Let's see how well did it go? How well we do it. Finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. What's that? You want to be my summer fling?
Welcome to the witching hour.
You know, Fridge, I think our romance might be predestined by fate. I can't deny our chemistry, and you do make a great world-saving sidekick. Perhaps this was always my destiny. You highly doubt it, but yay, Joy said
I
yes.
could see a love arc
We
happening.
did it. The meteor shower was magical. We did it. We did it. You showed interest in the many times Joy has saved reality, and she loved to share stories with you. She even showed you many of the magic weapons and arcane artifacts from her adventures. And you ended up learning that at least 3 of them can be used as sexy toys. stand joy. Yeah. Man. Man. Does that unlock me any new drinks? No. Alright, let's go to the meta shop. Let's see. What can we unlock? Hello player. I didn't know you were coming by so soon. Shit, I completely forgot my lines. Something, welcome to the meta shop. You can look around or whatever while I get caught up. Yeah. Yeah, this is how the narrator has always looked. Let's see. Oh, this costs nothing. Collect. Let's see. Oh, okay. These are like gallery things. Baby Yaga? Morty? Success ending sketch pack. Alternate playable character sketch pack. I'm just redeeming stuff now. Jerry sketch. All right, let's see all the sketches. Let's see all the sketches. Let's go to the gallery. Take a look at all of it. So that was for all of the bad endings, for all of the good endings, secret endings. I mean, ones that I've gotten so far, even outside of stream. That's a bear. Alright. Oh. That's from Witcher. I have not seen or played Witcher, so I would not know. They all got them different outfits. Whoa, that's biblically accurate angel. Oh, there's all of Joy's outfits. Oh. They got a lot of outfits, like, oh. Jeez. Mothman. Oh. Huh. Al. Coach. Dimitri. Mr. Pappas. Man, so many characters. This isn't even like all of the characters. There's still characters I have not encountered. As you can tell from the many. Essentially, it keeps like a catalog of all of the drinks you've ever seen so far. I like these characters. Yes. Very good. So some of these items are new. Oh, and then here's the concept art stuff. So, from what we redeemed just now, this is Aravi's concept art. Heckin'. Yeah, a lot of concepts for her. So then there's Milo's concept art. Baby Yaga concept. Yeah, there's a lot of Baby Yaga stuff. Jerry concept art. Morty concept art. Mini tour. and success ending concept art. Oh, this one's really cute. I like it's like lovingly gazing at the player character. That's really cute. I know that they kind of went for more like that, but this is adorable. Alternate player characters concept art. So many. And that's all the images I got. I also think I'm gonna stop streaming for now. Mainly because my throat is getting a little dry even with drinking water during stream. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you everyone for popping in. I'll stream again at some point this upcoming week, most likely. It just depends on how I feel. Because I have finals for this trimester coming up. But yeah, see you all next time. Thank you for those who popped in. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Blah, 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 blah.